a formal cover letter that is a separate attachment, for example, in an email, no one wants to see that. No one wants to see multiple paragraphs. But if you have a story that needs to be told in order for your resume to be picked out of the pile and not put at the bottom of the pile, then the best way you can do that is to get your story in front of the person recruiting for the job.
Yep.
So there's a couple ways I recommend doing that. If the person who's recruiting for a role that you see advertised, if the name is listed, reach out to them directly. Reach out on LinkedIn, pick up the phone and call them. If you don't see the name, call the company that you applied to and ask who's responsible for
Yep.
recruiting for that individual role. There's a great chance that you won't reach them live. That's okay. Try to leave a message. Introduce yourselves. Not every recruiter will respond, but they will appreciate it. And
Yes.
because recruiters, almost without exception, want candidates who are enthusiastic and genuinely motivated to pursue the role. Because while candidates worry about recruiters ghosting them, recruiters worry about candidates ghosting them. So
Yeah.
if you know that a recruiter is motivated, and let me tell you, if any of my recruiters get a phone call by a candidate who says, "Hey, listen, I applied to this job and I realize you may be hesitant to to pursue my candidacy because I had an employment gap,
Yeah.
or you think I'm overqualified, or you think I've been too much of a job hopper. I want to explain it to you, and in 60 seconds. That's your cover story, not a cover letter, right?
Got
If you get that name on LinkedIn, shoot them a LinkedIn message. Cover story, not cover letter. Big difference in my mind.
Here's what I advise people to do. What I advise people to do to because right now recruiters are eyeing hundreds and hundreds of resumes. And I am in the camp. I firmly believe that if you want to be recruited, you need to make it easy for them to find you. Right. I believe that 100%. Right. So if you know that recruiters have 500 resumes they have to sift through, you do some research. If you apply for the position, write down the requisition number, the position you apply for, and go on LinkedIn, find out any recruiter who works for that organization. If you don't know who it is, right. And just send that recruiter a message. Just say, hey, want to let you know that I saw your position, requisition number ABC. I apply for it. If you're the person who's recruiting for it, can we set up some time to chat? I want to learn more about that position. Or if you're not that recruiter, can you point me into the right direction?